Morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Happy Wednesday. Yep. I'm your calendar now. Drinking water and telling you what day it is because ChatGPT is killing the planet. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm at stupid work today, but I'm getting some reading in right now, so I'm not too mad about it. That's kind of nice, though. I need to find a new book that I'm into. Bless Kindle Unlimited. It's pretty decent, but man, you read one book about cannibalism, you just like cannibalism now. That's your life. To be fair, I read two. But like the amount of fucking horror that Kindle has decided to suggest to me that is just cannibalism is fine. Like, it does scare me, but I need more. And I don't like that Kindle Unlimited's like, we saw you read a book about cannibalism, so all we're going to do now is give you books about cannibalism. First off, you should all be concerned with how many women are writing about killing men and eating their bodies. You should all be very concerned. It is an alarming amount. Let me tell you, your spouses are thinking of dark things. You need to be nicer to them. But like, there's more, I know there's more horror out there than what I'm being fed. Those are fucking still muted. God, that's annoying. Noble motherfucking Crow. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings
with a prime sub
for over 2 years now. Thank you, you generous hoe. I appreciate you. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways. And don't forget to use your prime sub. Every time you do, Jeff Bezos gets a $5 bill shoved up his G-string and literally uses it to wipe his own ass. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing wasting that, but the man makes bajillions of dollars and does nothing for society. Like, he rented a city to get married and they hated him so much he couldn't do that anymore. That's crazy. Do we need to warn Zeke? Oh, he's plenty afraid. He's scared. It's fine. Like, the things I do are because they're interesting to me. I honestly, like, nothing I do has anything to do with another human being. That being said, I do have a colony of carnivore beetles. And they are strictly meant to clean bones. That's literally like their purpose in nature and in the giant crate that I have over there, is they clean bones. That's what they do. So like by like maintaining this beautiful colony of flesh-eating beetles, then I can, if I at any time find a cool skull or something, I throw it in there and within 24 hours, it's just bones. It's clean. There's no meat. There's no fat. There's no nothing left on it. It's super cool, but I didn't realize moving in with like a bookshelf of just like how to poison people books, all of them are just like, because I'm a chemist, I'm a chemistry major, like that's what I did. That was my original degree. I have all of that as well as a colony of flesh-eating beetles. And I, just being me, it took another person to be like, Katie, it's weird, it's scary. It's a little like maybe I'm for the beetles. And I was like, oh shit, they wouldn't like you. You're far too alive for my beetles. They are kind of like scarabs, but you want to know the funny thing about scarabs? This whole, the whole thing in The Mummy about scarabs, like eating people, even biting people, or even being interested in people is so far-fetched. Scarabs, I'm not kidding, no exaggeration, are dung beetles. Dung beetles. Scarabs are dung beetles. They harvest large balls of shit. If you didn't know that, I love that fact because people are like, I got a scarab tattoo because I love Egyptian shit. And I'm like, that's a shit beetle. That's awesome, though. You do you, boo-boo. You fucking get that shit. You get that shit. Dude, it's really cool, Jade. Like, I have the carnivore beetles, and then I have potato bugs and cockroaches in there. It's like, and oh man, I was going through it yesterday. It's so much fun because it's basically like I have my own environment indoors that winter didn't touch. So like I picked up a log in the big bin that I have everything in, and there was like centipedes and millipedes and potato bugs, and it's so cool. They look like literally you pick up a piece of log and every inch of it is covered in life, and all of the little beetles are all different colors. They look rainbow. They're so pretty. I love them. What did one cannibal say to the other cannibal? Eat me. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. That's what I did to Zach the other day, and he went, ah, why would you do that? And I was like, why would you ever think I'm throwing a brick at your face? Where did I get a brick? Men. Is the original My Chemical Therapist? Is My Chemical Therapist a thing? They want your poop, super not your flesh. No interested in your flesh whatsoever. Beetles and other insects keep the ground clean from other shits. They're very helpful. Beetles, literally, like, there's some statistic about how is the music a little bit loud? We only know about, like, a really, really, really small population of the beetles on Earth. There are more beetles than we can even fucking comprehend and, like, fully encapsulate in our mental space. That is so cool to me. I just realized there are tarantulas behind me. Fair warning. I forgot to move them. I'm sorry. They're so small. Can you even see one? No. No, you're fine. But they're there. I don't want to surprise someone with a spider. I hate doing that. I don't want to be that person. Good morning, Tara Lynn. Good morning, Knives. How are you? I'm obsessed. I would pay for admission to your house. That's pretty cool. You know, my dream has always been to run, like, a reptile zoo and just, like, help kids feel comfortable holding little snakes. I think I'll probably end up with a rescue because there's a lot of animals out there that need a rescue, but I'd love to do. My favorite thing in the whole world is to pick up a log and be like, do you want to talk about everything on the bottom of this log? Because I know it all. Because I love it. Man, my kid, when I was a kid, my kids, I don't have any kids. When I was a kid, my parents hated me because I would go outside and I would flip every single rock and log in the garden and then just not replace it. Because I was a child looking for, like, frogs and bugs. I still love to do that. I just, like, made it. And if you're new to my channel and you didn't know, I own a lot of tarantulas. Not 40 anymore because a lot of them have passed. This is just the year. I hate it. It's because I got a lot of spiders at the same time in the same year, about 5 years ago. And what's the lifespan of a male tarantula? About 2 to 5 years. So I'm just like, every time I go to feed my tarantulas, I'm like, there's another dead one. Cool. So I'm down a lot, but these bitches are great. They're good. They're ladies. They're going to live for a bit. Good morning, cuteness. How are you, love? I know. It's really, like, if you guys weren't scared of spiders, I'd show them to you because I do have them. They're actually dry. It's fucked. Their carcasses drying. Gross, but, like, I mount my spiders. Once they die. I don't kill them for that, but once they die, I mount them and I write little info cards on them and stuff. And I'm definitely going to do that because they're huge. And I hate when they die. And what's killer, though, is every single spider I have mounted is a fucking male. So, like, every single one has the nasty little punching pedipalps with sperm in them. Every single one, because they're the only ones that die. What up, Johnny Cakes? How are you, love? I know, it's sad. I hate when they pass away, and I just have to remind myself it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Are you afraid of snakes, Johnny? Wait, no. Who said they were afraid of snakes? Who shook? Young, are you afraid of snakes? I promise they can't get you. They literally don't have arms or legs. It's like a sentient, like, you really have to try pretty hard to let a snake get you. You know what I'm saying? So, tarantulas with the female parts can live 25 to 35 years. Isn't that wild? Crazy. This species I've got behind me, they used to be called Pteranopelma sazami, and their name actually changed recently, but they're a blue, what are you called? Blue dwarf beauty? Sazami tarantula. Oh, it's worse. Cool. It's still Pteranopelma sazami. Yay! Pteranopelma sazami. If you want to look it up, that's the Latin name of these ladies. But they're dwarf tarantulas, so they never get bigger than like 3 inches, and they'll live like upwards of 25 years, which is super cool. Blue dwarf, isn't that a mushroom? It could be a mushroom too. This is literally, I mean, genuinely why almost every single tarantula keeper will always say the Latin name first. It's not to be pretentious. It's because the common names are, there's a Brazilian blue dwarf tarantula, and then there's a Brazilian blue beauty tarantula, and then there's another Brazilian blue something. There's too many. The common names are a fucking shit show. So in order to know exactly what species we're actually talking about, we try to say the Latin name, and we don't cross species, breed, any of that shit. Hev, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving an anus its wings.
For 46 months. Thank you for putting up with me for this long. And Glet, thank you for streaking for so fucking long, Jesus Christ.
Oh, the uterus battle. I feel that so spiritually. I'm so sorry. It's the worst. As a kid, I went to a work party for my dad's boss. He was a teacher and found a toad, went to show it to his boss, and scared the crap out of her. I feel bad that people are afraid of unloved animals. It's so, like, the toad, being scared of the toad, be scared of the person. Humans are infinitesimally scarier than any fucking animal on planet Earth. We can wield guns and knives. And what the fuck? Like, people, like, this is just me having a little rant, but people that are afraid of, like, harmless things, genuinely nothing has happened to you in life. I think you need to be punched by a people so you can know, like, what real pain is. I have a really bad itch on my foot. Oh my God, why does it itch so bad? I want to scrape the flesh off. Oh my God. Flesh scrape. Okay, I'm good. I don't want spiders crawling all over me either, just to be real. I don't, like, when I rehoused these guys the other day, one of them crawled right at my hand, and I cannot explain to you how fast my blood pressure peaked. I saw a fucking moron. This is why the fear perpetuates, I'm almost positive. I saw a fucking idiot on Instagram or whatever, it was on my feed, who was in the Indian jungles and found a Poecilotheria, which I'm here to tell you, there is no such thing as a deadly tarantula in the world. That's a fact. I'm not telling you that just because I'm me. That's facts. Feelings don't care about facts. No deadly tarantulas. That being said, there are 1 or 2 tarantulas that will make you want to die with how bad the bite feels. And the Poecilotheria is notoriously the worst tarantula bite you can possibly get, to the point where the pain is so bad that they'll put you in a coma, a medically induced coma in the hospital to get you past the pain. It's that bad. And, like, people have reported that they feel insane muscle spasms and insane muscle cramps at the spot of the bite for upwards of 10 years afterwards. So, like, should we go fuck with this spider? No, we should not. What the fuck is going on? But there are these people, because of Instagram clicks and engagement farming, who go out and they're like, I found one. I'm going to hold it. So it's like him at nighttime with a fucking headlamp on and someone's filming him and he has a Poecilotheria in his hand and it goes to fall off his hand and it uses his fangs to hold on. And that guy flung the spider. God knows that poor tarantula is probably dead. All it was trying to do is live its fucking life out in the Indian jungles where this white boy with blonde curls should not be. What the fuck? And the guy just starts screaming, wailing. Worst pain of his life. And all I could think was, good. Stop fucking with nature. What are we doing? Say that was literally noble. That face, just me going, sick. Good. I hope it hurt. Leave nature alone. What are you doing? I had a Poecilotheria for years. She was beautiful. The Brazilian, another one, Sapphire. No, not Brazilian, the Indian Sapphire. Indian Jewel Tarantula, Indian Sapphire. You can look her up. I love blue, if you can't tell. I have a lot of blue tarantulas. One of the most beautiful tarantulas in the entire world. Ever. Would I fuck with that tarantula touching me? No. Why would you do that? That's just dumb. Eliza!
Streaking for 100! Let's go! Just kidding. Keep your clothes on.
But literally, thank you for streaking. I appreciate you. I went to Aldi on Monday for some basics. There were 2 people behind me with one item each. I left them in front of me, and the guy had a can of whipped cream, said he wanted to make fancy hot chalky today. I didn't realize it. But he paid $100 gift card and paid for my groceries? What? I didn't have $100 of groceries, so I paid it forward. He paid 3 people's that day. What a beautiful human being. That's just awesome. We need that. I need that. I need that good news in my life. I would ugly cry. I would. That's such a and the fact that you were able to pay it forward as well is disgustingly wonderful. I've never, I've wanted to do that before. I've seen videos. I mean, people of course do this shit for clout, which drives me crazy. But I've seen videos of people where they'll sneak up behind someone and swipe their credit card on the machine and just boop boop boop, and then it's paid for and they just walk away. I'd like the idea of the gift card, because like, that's so smart. I'm going to do something like that. Like literally $20 can make the difference in someone's day. If I had an extra $20, buy a gift card and be like, just apply it to the next person in line and just leave. I love that idea. Making a silent difference in someone's day. That's beautiful. Trouble, you want to know what's crazy? The ones that don't have the itchy hairs are the ones with the worst bites. You should be fine, though, genuinely. So if you're worried about tarantulas, the ones in the U.S. tend to have the itchy hairs and not potent venom at all. The ones in Asia, those are the ones that are going to bite. Those are the bites. I have lots of them. I've never been bitten by a tarantula. I've never been bitten by anything in my house but a caterpillar. And a horny gecko. Do we count the gecko trying to have sex with my hand, though? Is that a bite? But literally, the only thing that has ever hurt me in my house is a fucking caterpillar. Those goddamn giant hornworms can eat my ass. Those suck. They've got big chompers on them, and they will bite hard. Nothing else has ever touched me. I'm always on the animal side. Fuck humans, yeah. Just right, Noble. And that's the thing. A lot of tarantulas are very pretty. Like, if I showed you guys these, they are, like, purple blue, the most royal, like, that royal purple blue where half the people in the room will say blue and half will say purple and no one can really agree because it's just that exact mark. That's what color these guys are, with red hair on their booty. So they're like purple blue, and they like taper. They look like a candle flame. So you know how candle flame is like really pretty blue and then it goes to like gold red? That's how these guys look. Fucking stunning. I understand if you saw one in life, you'd be like, I want touch. We don't touch. We don't have to touch everything pretty. We can just leave it be, and then we're not bit. I've never been bit. Knock on wood, but genuinely, like, I'm grateful for that. There are good people. There's definitely good people out there. 100%. But like 100% of toads have good intentions. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest difference between people and the toad. 100% of toads, 100% of the time, do not have ill intentions for you. 100% of tarantulas, 100% of the time, are not thinking about you and have no ill intentions whatsoever. You know what I mean? That's the only point I was making. Whereas, like, you never know about a people. I know I hate the clout, but at least they're doing good. Do the pay it forward, then do the bit from I think you should leave, 5 burgers, 5 fries. I don't know what that is. Is that crazy? That's just a love knit from a horny gecko. They can't help it. I know. Damn it, Bobby. Literally I feel like a piece of meat on display. Every time I pass by his cage, he goes, watches me. His whole head just turns. I'm like, what? What? He's already the father of 4 geckos I have. Like, he's done. He's never having a cage mate ever again. He's far too fertile for this world. But he, like, does that to me. Every time I pass the enclosure, I'm like, fucking boy is disgusting. I got him as a baby. I didn't know he was going to have balls. He's so pretty, though. He is. He watches that as, like, nobody's business. And if I open the enclosure, he will jump out at me. Like, he's just perched and ready to pounce at any given time. He's so fucking sexually aroused. I don't understand. He's very into it. At this time in my life, with my current financial situation way up in the air, gift cards would definitely be appreciated. I mean, literally, that's what I mean. Like, if people took care of each other, there wouldn't be a starving person on earth. That's just facts. Sad about caterpillars are mean. Got me on the ankles. Ugh. I joke I fought a caterpillar and lost. Seriously, same. I don't touch the caterpillars anymore because they bite. I want spiders to stay outside the house, or at least in the garage. They just starve inside. Here's, like, yes, caveat. This is literally what I usually say to people when people come at me and they're like, Katie, what do? I keep finding spiders in the house and I'm scared of them. If you keep finding spiders in the house, that means there's something to eat. And you should be much more worried about the thing they're coming in your house to eat. That's all I'll say. I leave it there. Spiders won't repeatedly enter an area like that. There's something to eat. Flies, bed bugs, fleas, ticks. There's something. You've got an infestation somewhere and they're feeding if you keep finding them. But the random one, yeah. I put them outside, honestly. I think that's the best thing you could do for a spider. I hate them. I hate centipedes. I hate them, and let's be real, like, again, education purposes, there's only one centipede on the earth can hurt us, and it can kill us. So, very scary. It's from Thailand. It's never gonna find us. It's literally a Thailand centipede. They're long as fuck and super scary, and they've got huge, like, and I hate them. They're literally nightmare fuel for me. Not gonna touch one. Not gonna go near one. I don't want anything to do with those. They literally, like, the most visceral, crazy response happens in my soul that just goes, no. I shouldn't touch that. That's got too many legs. And I'm not gonna. Yeah. As a kid, we always had a lot of crickets around the property. Dude, we already have grasshoppers. It's March. You know those grasshoppers that when you're walking through the yard, they jump and they do like the like you hear their wings slapping as they fucking buzz away? Those. In March. But global warming's not real. I like millipedes. That's where I think it's because millipedes are really slow. Like the biggest difference between centipedes and millipedes clearly is the amount of legs and whatnot. But millipedes, like if you think about millipedes are just long ass potato bugs. That's all they are. It's just a potato bug with a lot more segments in the middle. And so every segment gets 2 legs to support the body. But like they don't even have mouth. They don't have chelicerae like a centipede. They have a little mouth like a potato bug where they just do this and they eat leaves, dead leaves and things. So they don't freak me out. Centipede is carnivorous, scary, lots of pointy parts. Ugh. But millipedes, they don't get me for some reason because I think I love potato bugs. And potato bugs or isopods or whatever the fuck you call them in your country are one of the best things you can have in your yard for breaking down dead stuff. They break down all the dead leaves and everything and they poop it out to make really good dirt. So that's how I logic that in my head. Whereas centipedes, I don't know, what are centipedes? I think centipedes are just eating my millipedes and my potato bugs. So like, fuck centipedes. I want my potato bugs. They're so cute. They're rainbow colored. I love them. But like the centipede, I think it's just literally eating my potato bugs and I hate them. I live in a basement apartment suite and I see spooters occasionally in my place, but the building I live in was constructed in 1957 and hasn't been updated to the newest regulations. I don't want to frighten you, but like the newest house on the planet right now has a spider in it already. The vast majority, I mean, I don't like to scare you guys. I just don't want, how do I say? For me, I treat you the way I want to be treated, right? I don't ever want to sound like a fucking idiot. So when I hear you guys sounding, and I'm not saying anyone here is sounding like a fucking idiot, but when I hear you sound like a fucking idiot, I go, hold up, let's correct that information so you can go into the world and not sound stupid anymore, right? No one's doing that right now, but like this is where I come from. This is why I get way too over-explanationary. The vast majority of insects in this world and arachnids are too small for your eyeballs to see them. You are bringing them into the house. The vast majority of everything in your house is because of you. You've brought it in. It's come in on you. Tiny little spiders, tiny little beetles, tiny little mites. Your eyelashes are covered in little spiders that eat the dead skin falling off your eyes, and if you didn't have them, you'd go blind. House age doth. Honestly, I would literally say an older house that has been left to be cobwebby is safer if you're afraid of spiders, because spiders will not go inhabit another spider's web. It's icky sauce. It's like me putting on your dirty underwear. That's how they feel about something else's web. So like if you have an attic and you've left a shit ton of cobwebs everywhere, spiders will not nest there. That's danger. They think there's another spider there, so they're not going to go there. Whereas a brand new house, it's like fucking free real estate. You know what I'm saying? If I was to break it down. But they're everywhere, man. I feel bad when people are like, I'm afraid of bugs. I'm just like, oh shit. They're all over you. Like every inch of you is just covered in tiny little bugs that are scarier than anything outside. Everywhere. Those house centipedes, those things, oh, harmless, totally harmless, so scary, so fast. So you want to talk about fast, scary things with lots of legs? Those. my nightmares are inhabited by those guys. Those house centipedes. They're fucking harmless, though. Like, they want nothing to do with me. They literally eat, like, dead skin and dust and little bugs around your house. They're good for your house. But, God, they look so scary to me. I don't like them. I don't like them. There's so many legs. So many, and they're so fast. Oh, my God. I don't like those ones. Which bug, Nick? Which one? Because there's a lot of bugs in Temple of Doom. They're literally everywhere. We can't live without bugs. It's impossible. We wouldn't thrive without them. My favorite thing is watching caterpillars cocoon. Oh, man. You know what I find is fascinating about that process? It is the only metamorphosis we know of in nature where an animal spins a cocoon or a pupa or something like that and comes out genetically 100% different. It is not the same animal that went into the cocoon. Period. That's like the genetics are changed too much between caterpillar and butterfly. That's incredible. Nature just knows to like slop your body in your little cocoon and rewrite that shit. I feel like I have something in my teeth. That's crazy to me. What up, Chaotic? How are you, love? Like, truly, nature is just wild. They look like moving dust bunnies so fast. Nope. Is that why they use those centipedes frequently in horror-related content? I don't know. You'd have to give me a specific example. Maybe. I think they mean the bug scene where the lady shoves her hand in a wet hole to turn the switch in the wall. But in that scene, aren't they in a hallway where, like, millipedes and tarantulas are just dropping on their faces? Millipedes and tarantulas. Two of the most harmless things you can possibly have dropped on your face. Just an FYI. Pretty positive. I haven't seen it for years, though. Like, Kali Ma motherfuckers. I don't remember. But the last time I watched that movie, all I could think was, how many of those innocent bugs got stomped on for the scene? Nowadays, there are animal rights, and you can't do that. You can't just dump live animals on someone and then have them trudge through them, because what the fuck is wrong with you? Ew. Oh, it gives me the creepy crawlies thinking about how lackadaisical people can be about just murdering living things. Just because you're afraid of something doesn't give you a right to murder it. It's the reason we have this fucking horrible group of anti-trans people in our country right now. They're afraid of the trans movement. They're afraid of the queer people. Therefore, they feel they have the right to kill us. And it all stems from when you're a kid and being like, I'm afraid of a worm, and your parents being like, kill it. You're bigger than that worm. You have that right. What the fuck did that worm do to you? People need to learn to mind their own. If you're afraid of something, maybe there's something deep-seated in you, you know? Especially if it's a harmless thing. Like, why do we have to take it out on the thing you're afraid of? Why not we take it out on you? You pansy-ass piece of... Cheers. I forgot to clean my bong last night, so we're rolling with the new pinky again. Jade, if you ever want to talk that shit, girl. That author messaged me when I read that book on stream. Oh my God, that was a big hit. Ooh, she burning. Oh, she burning. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you, Perfexi, for that follow, by the way. The only author that's never written me back when I wanted to read one of their books on stream was the author of the Bible, which is crazy because, like, people love that one. Surprised there isn't more sci-fi and exploring caterpillars, butterflies for human evolution. We combine ourselves with so many other things. Agreed. It is absolutely fascinating. I hope they just use CGI. There's a lot of very good CGI artists out there, and things don't have to die. Like that poem that says their only crime is being small. Literally, small and unloved. That's it. And those of us who love the unloved, we get judged for that. Like, heavily. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I haven't shown you guys yet because I don't know if it's, like, it's not, like, done. But tech took it upon themselves to just like start making a website dedicated to all my creepy crawly spiders and shit. And I can't tell you how much that means to me, because I know there's a lot of you out there that like, as a kid, you know, I'm out on the playground and I see a cool little potato bug and I pick it up and I want to show all my friends, and all my friends go, ew, gross. And then they never talk to me again because now I'm ew, gross. I'm going to cry thinking about it. I can't tell you how many times that fucking happened in my life. It means a lot to me to have people around me that don't go, ew, gross, every time I think something's cool. It's wearing. Because eventually you're like, am I the ew, gross? Fuck. The thing's not harmful. It's not like I picked up dog shit. What the fuck? It's weird. It really fucks with your head when, you know, you're just ew, gross all the time. For, like, nothing. Like, that's the crazy part, is nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. I just, like, enjoyed a bug. It's kind of funny how when we were children, bugs are cool and we can hold them and play with them. And then at some point in adulthood, our brain sees a bug and freaks out. Our brains, I've literally thought about it a shit ton. Our brains associate bug with dirty, which is so wrong, because the dirtiest things in the world you can't fucking see. They're microscopic. So this is a big problem with why we washing hands problems. People don't see dirt or bugs, so they don't wash their hands. But, like, the scariest thing on you is the shit so small you can't see it. And it's nibbling on the stranger's shit under your fingernails, because 70% of people have someone else's fecal matter under their fingernails. That's crazy. But, like, for some reason, I think it was just lazy sauce to be like, bugs. When, like, genuinely, cockroaches, one of the cleanest animals in the fucking world. Literally, they're not susceptible to infection. That's why cockroaches were here before us and will be here after us. They are literally spotless creatures. They're the cleanest thing I own. Rats, another one. They spend over 70% of their life cleaning. That's all they do, is clean themselves and each other. And that's how they were here before us, and they'll be here after us. Humans can't manage to use soap in a hot water bath on their assholes. Who's the superior species? At least rats clean their own assholes. My God. You know? It's I don't know though. I think it's very much like lazy. You know, it's the man clean. I didn't see it. Me being like, you didn't sweep the kitchen. Yeah, I did. Then look under the 2 inches under the counter. Why is all that dirt down there? I didn't see it. Who taught you that it's the stuff we see that we have to worry about? It's not the dirt we're cleaning. We're sweeping so we can mop because there's bacteria and shit on the floor. Literal shit on the floor if you have animals. But like, some psychosis was just like, it's just the stuff we see. That's why we're cleaning. I don't know. And so that like translated into bugs for some reason. I don't know. And there are creepy bugs. Like, don't get me wrong, but villainizing all bugs because you're creeped out by one. Like, I don't like centipedes. It doesn't mean I go fucking murdering centipedes. If you have centipedes in your house, you should check shit. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how you got those in your house. Unless you have like a colony of carnivorous beetles. It's a rare situation I'm in. Building websites is their hobby. It's fucking so nice. It's so nice and it's so beautiful. And like, it's just, for me, it was like, oh my God, someone could look at all these creatures I love and didn't get repulsed by me or them. Which is like, that's the majority of my life. It's just like, you know, none of my family will visit because they're afraid of all my animals I own. And that sucks. Thanks for letting us be weird here. Please be weird. I celebrate your weirdness. It might not be my weirdness, and my weirdness might not be your weirdness. Not everybody loves dead bones and bugs, and that's okay. Everybody loves a lobotomy kit. Oh my God. I don't think I showed you guys. Where did I put it? Someone made us a girly pop fucking lobotomy thing. Hold on. I don't know who made it. Elle sent me this morning. You've started a movement, Knives. You should. It looks so fucking nice on my bookshelf. I'll have to take a picture of it. I put it amidst my tarantulas and my medical books, and it literally, the black wood of the box is exactly my bookshelf. It looks like it belongs there. It looks so good. But someone randomly, the Girly Pop Lobotomy Co. S 2026. We go loco for Lobos. Tink tink. Which I didn't realize is so fucking appropriate considering Elle was tink tink tinking all day. You didn't have the scary animals. They'd find another excuse to visit. I mean, you are not wrong. Honestly, I'm not mad about it. I think people don't think of what would happen if we were to succeed in mixing with caterpillars, butterflies, because we couldn't know what would happen if we were to cocoon and transform into something completely genetically new, which is hilariously ironic because of all the genetic mixtures we come up with. You are not wrong. Like if this was my pupa form, my weird hairless skin sac, and I had to go cocoon, what would be my upgrade? More arms. Raise your hand if you couldn't use more arms, because give me 6. Like, this 2-armed, I need so many more hands than this. Are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous. What the fuck? My God. Especially because, society took my pockets away. 6 would be fantastic. Definitely more arms. That would absolutely be up there in the upgrades. Just literally looking at our body, because we're not a segmented creature like an insect, we are a one-sack creature. And we don't have, so this is crazy. Do you guys want to learn up today? Let's drink some water and we'll be better than ChatGPT today. Birds don't have hollow bones, but they do have, I'm trying to remember which way it goes. They have a 2-way respiratory system, and that's how they are able to maintain this incredible light, buoyant form while they fly. So it's really hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure it's all birds. It's been a while since I took a biology class. Forgive me. Pretty sure it's all birds. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have this mechanism that's a 2-way breathing system. So when they're inhaling, they're also exhaling. So it's 2 ways in and out, but it's like out the same hole. It's fucking crazy. So they are always inflated. Good morning. Thank you. They're always inflated with air, and that helps them maintain buoyancy and flight. Am I remembering this correctly from school? It's fascinating. Humans don't do that. So maintaining flight like a bird doesn't seem like something we would even evolve into without our main body plan drastically getting fucked up. Like losing our legs, because we're just not, our wings would have to be out of our hips just to balance this sack. And then, just thinking of, velocity and whatnot and how fluids move throughout our body on a flight. Think about doing that not in an encapsulated, mechanism that's a plane with wings. We'd have to have, bug wings, if anything, which people would hate because everybody hates bugs. Or bats, exactly. We would, oh, shit, what if our 6 arms were webbed? But we wouldn't be able to flap to take off. Like a bat can, it would have to be a drop from, that we just don't, I don't know though. I don't know how that would evolve. What does a human back look like with 3 shoulders? Do you know what I'm saying? It would have to be 3 shoulder joints on each side. Would we still have a rib cage? Would it be amidst the ribs? I don't know. I don't know if flight would be an optimal evolution for us. I think we'd be like beetles or bumblebees or something, where we'd have buzzy wings that we could really fast one direction, but not hummingbird maintenance type of flight. I don't think that would be our journey. If anything, I think we would cocoon and evolve into something that could breathe underwater optionally, like a mud skipper. Or there's a few other fish and creatures that just optimally choose to breathe underwater and or not. They have 2 different respiratory systems they can set up. It's fucking crazy. That seems more advantageous for us. Because what's the advantage of flight for us? We're not hunting in the skies. Our eyesight, so many things about us would have to change in that metamorphosis that would make us basically like, are we ambush predators now with our flat little fuck teeth? I don't fucking think so. We're a little soft as a species. I don't think we're turning into predatory like flight animals. If anything, somewhere that I think would be safer would be like a water environment. Not necessarily the ocean because that's where death is, but lakes and shit. Would you not say that if we were to take some crazy ass fucking evolutionary leap in our cocoon, that would maybe make more sense? Because there's food down there. There is the Mariana Trench for those that are psychopaths and want to die in hell. There is so much vegetation and shit. Like my college was doing these crazy studies on algae and how algae is able to process CO2 into oxygen exponentially faster than most other plants on this fucking planet, which is why the ocean is so oxygen rich. But also, we've now been farming algae very close to shore, trying to help offset the CO2 that humans are just shitting into the planet with algae. It's fascinating. But, like, if we could just breathe underwater and go down there, like, maybe that would offset it as well. Take me to fucking Atlantis. I don't know. Sins, thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the class alive and giving any swings to that Prime sub. Don't forget your Prime subs. Every time you do, Jeff Bezos wipes his asshole with a $10 bill. Stop doing that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like if you breathed out of your asshole as you breathed in through your mouth. It's more like if you had 2 sets of bronchial tubes. So you could breathe in, and then you know how snakes have that little hole under their tongue? You were exhaling out that while you breathed in. It's like I don't even know. I kind of want to look up, like, what is a bird's diaphragm like? Because your diaphragm is a muscle, and that's the whole reason you inhale and exhale. Your diaphragm pulls your lungs down so you can fully expand them. And when you exhale, your diaphragm relaxes and your lungs shrink back up. And they're not doing this very much. They're doing this. It's pretty cool. But, like, I don't remember or really know what the fuck is going on. Fun diaphragm fact, though, rabbits have a ligament from their knee to the bottom of their diaphragm, so they're not 100% reliant on just the diaphragm to help extend their lungs all the way. Every single time their legs fully extend when they're running, their diaphragm is raked down all the way, so they take, like, an extra big breath, bigger than they could on their own, and that's why rabbits have such insane sprint force and stamina. Like, they can just go, but keep going. Because that ligament is like, every single time they run, it's raking their fucking diaphragm down and helping them breathe bigger and faster. It's as if our knee could pull our lungs open. It's crazy. What happened? Is it the weed? What am I smoking today? I feel very nerdy. Modified grapes. Doesn't smell grapey. Thank God. If we were segmented, we'd be more dragonflied, maybe. Yes. But again, the way that insects can do what they do and breathe is because they don't have a respiratory system at all. They have something more akin to gills, but it's on the bottom of their torso. And depending on the insect or the arachnid, it's usually on the last segment. I know on tarantulas, it's on their abdomen, and on like dragonflies and stuff, it's on the abdomen, but it's essentially like gills. They're called book lungs because they look like the pages of a book, like thousands of book pages that are just like microscopic. And they respirate or breathe literally just by air blowing past these book lungs on their bellies, which is why most insects will not stand water because just sitting in water is drowning to them. So we would have to then, like, our entire respiratory system would really have to change for us. And again, why? Like, there's no benefit to us for to fly. Really. Running faster, like really a ligament like a bunny ligament to make it so we could run faster or something would probably be much more advantageous to us as humans. Or like shitting like cows. I forgot Zach is starting early today. I completely forgot he was starting early today. I just had like It's not 11 yet. We just went live. How the fuck did I? It's fine. Does this mean technically I'm at the gym right now? What do you mean? Maybe. Humans didn't evolve as hunters. We're still really good hunters. It's a misunderstanding of hunting technique. We're meant to be endurance hunters. We run to animals' death. We're incredibly long distance runners. I read an entire fucking book about that, Rage, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. Did you read that book too? Fascinating. Literally, there are tribes in Africa that still do this. They just run forever. They can jog until an animal dies of exhaustion and then they drag it home. They just run it in circles. It's fucking incredible. It's literally like such a wild goddamn example. There's also a people down in Mexico somewhere, down in South America. I cannot remember where, but they like barefoot run everywhere. They're some of the most badass people I've ever seen in my entire life. To this day, they still do this. They're very separate from society. Oh shit, you sent me a band? No. Oh, I might have opened it and not seen it. I don't have. Let me open Discord. No. What's the band? No, but I need new music. Insects also move with blood flow. That's why they curl up when they die. What is that word called? I always want to say torsion. It's not torsion. Pneumatic. That's the word. Thank you. Pneumatic. Yeah. They don't really have blood. They have lymph. And that lymph is pressurized and depressurized, like kind of shit all over their body. Yeah, so when they die, they go into death curls. Uh-huh. Yes, that one. Showing Teeth is the band camp. I'm just going to write it down. Discord has been very weird for me lately, but I kind of half feel it was my fault because I've been keeping Discord open in multiple places at the same time again and like cheating the system a little bit. Not with teeth, showing teeth. Or are you just showing teeth at me right now? Which set? I can run like that when I run from my feelings. Yeah, knives made me real. Like sometimes I really get after myself because like I was getting up to like almost 3 miles straight, 5 miles total, and then we got sick, and it just fucking sets you back. So it sets you back so many miles. But Knives the other night, I don't remember if it was in stream or the other night in movie night, but Knives made a comment like, most people can't run for 30 minutes straight, so most people are fucked. And I was like, I think that's gonna be where I maintain my mental health, is like, I can still fucking run 30 minutes straight. I'm gonna stop looking at the distance, but I can definitely run 30 minutes straight. And if I can do that, I'm just gonna keep myself there. As opposed to constantly, because I don't race. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I just like setting a number gives me a point of end. That's really all that is, I think. But I think just being able to jog for 30 minutes that's where I'm just going to mentally put my space anymore because I just don't give a fuck about anything else. I saw that, Rage. It was kind of creepy to me. Spiders are tiny Gundams, confirmed. They kind of are. They put tiny little needles in a dead spider body. I know, I watched. It made me sad. No, I have it written down now. I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play their top song. I think Nine Inch Nails had a band that was like called... No, not a band, an album with teeth? Or just a song. It's been a bit. I realize why I can't run well, Scott. I only have one feeling. Easier to escape, so I don't run. Do you want more feelings? I've recently gotten over a black eye. I can help you. I'm just here for you, because that's what friendship is. I don't know if you saw it, but I sent you a DM about the Lost Trent recording that was found. No. Piano versions of some of his songs he recorded for an art installation called The Walled Off Hotel was found and uploaded online. Are they beautiful? Discord's not opening for me. I'm reopening. No. Is it wonderful? Feeling is scary. I'm working on it. Ooh, check it. There's feeling number 2, fear. You're welcome. I'm just saying I can help you with other feelings if you would like to feel. But your response leads me to believe that's a 3rd feeling. Pussy ass bitch. Look at that. We're up to 3, Spence. Look how many feelings you're feeling. Feeling like running yet? I've been told I'm intimidating. So, what's the song? Not I've Got a Feeling. Is it a Boston song? What was the Guitar Hero one with the feeling? My brain wants to sing it to you really bad, but I can't quite hit it. Hooked on a feeling. Hooked on a feeling. Ba ba ba. Yeah. I'm just high. It's fine. Tomorrow was my old man geriatric void kitty's 12th birthday. Oh, I love that tomorrow was their birthday. We're just gonna keep it that way because that made more sense to me. You're fine. Or more than a feeling. It might have been more than a feeling. Hooked on a feeling is great, though. That fit. You're only intimidating to weak people.
Snap.
Snap, I mean.
Katie's intimidating, but I like it. I don't know. Thank you. It was the negative on my last write-up at my real job before I was like, fuck this job. Oh my God, this stretch feels amazing. Ooh. I feel like I'm stretching my wings.
Stretch your wings with me, children. Yes.
Oh my God. That was delightful. Honestly, if I'm intimidating, I would hope most of y'all like it because you hang out enough. My God. If this is like a torturous space, you have to pay me more. What up, Chesh? How are you, love? They were weak to a strong hoe. Which is crazy because, like, it should alarm you that there was, like, a nurse or a respiratory therapist, at least one out there that was like, Katie makes me scared. And they're, like, in charge of human lives and work in a CCU somewhere. Like, I would argue that maybe that's not the job for them, you know? If, like, that bitch being tall makes you anxious, oh boy, just wait till you see human death and dismemberment. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you mean? Our Void's birthday is in 5, 6, 7 days, a week? I think he's in Aries. Isn't the 25th in Aries? Which also explains a lot. I mean, they're twins, so they're both of that, whatever it is. When do you all convene in Tejas? April. For the Ren fairings? Yes. My blind void is 7, and she's still my baby princess angel cat. She's a perfect baby princess angel cat, and I'll kill myself for her, even though she'd probably kill me with her fur. There's so many animals in this world that I'd die for, even though, like, I wouldn't be able to see straight while I died for them because my eyes would be covered in the mucus of allergy. But I've been told there are allergen-free cats out there, so I have high hopes. And believe it or not, it is not a naked cat because it's their dander. It's their fucking skin. It's not the hair. It has nothing to do with the fur. It has nothing to do with the boots with the fur. It's everything to do with their skin. But I've read that there's multiple types of cats out there I can look into when I am finally in a space to have a kitty cat. It won't make me go blind. It's the dander, I know, which is the fucking most... it's so annoying to me because it's like I want to adopt a cat, But if I want a cat, I have to go like get one of those pure ones. Makes me feel dirty. But I want a kitty. It's a Russian blue. Did you even? It's a Russian blue. That's the one. It's like the cutest cat I've ever seen in my entire life. And also, everybody's like, it's the lowest dander kitty you can possibly get. That they have this like crazy dense 2 types of fur that, you know, like, I don't know, eliminates, prevents. I don't know what the fuck it is. Their dander's different, and so I can have a Russian blue and it won't hurt me. Yes. One day I will have one. It will be so cute. Can you even fucking imagine all day we just sit and just chatting while I have a little princess, perfect little cat on a pillow in my arms like this? And you're like, Katie, you haven't taken a break in 19 hours. And I'll be like, can you fucking not yell at my child? Thank you. It's going to be obscene. It's been my dream. My dream. I'm a fucking freak, so I know, Eliza. That's part of the reason I believe that it's the dander thing, because I stayed at your house and did not go blind. Like, my eyes didn't bleed. I thought it had to do with apple-bottom jeans. What breed are you going to get, and why is it a Russian blue? Yes, I was telling Katie about chickens and cats, and Zeke was not having the whole pyramid animal scheme to get cats. Chickens attract fleas. Goats, however, he should be concerned. You should be concerned about that. Yeah, that's that should be a worry, probably. If when I run out of reasons not to have a goat, problems. Lots of them. Good morning, Crispy. How are you, love? When cat is on lap, no move. Exactly. And I'm okay with that. Like, what a precious being that little kitty cat would be. I love my cats. I used to work in rescue and fostered special needs kitties for years. My health issues made me stop, but I still have my fur kids. I understand. I hope that doesn't run into an issue for me, but maybe run into an issue for me. You know what I meant. That wasn't English that came out of my mouth, but you know what I meant. One of the goats with the 4 horns? Yeah. Or those crazy looking ones that have like basically no head. They're just like a mouth into very fat neck with all the rolls, and they're just like... There's also those long-ass ear ones. Those are pretty great. Goats come in all shapes and forms. I want one of every Pokemon type. What is that? I need a water type, a fire type, a psychic type, an earth type, a leaf type, a wind type. Help. There's more. Electrical type. Mama's goats. It's my future. It'll happen. A metal type. Thank you. Metal type. Yep. They attract them, but also eat them, no? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Growing up on a farm, fleas are just inevitable. We had them all the time. I think fleas are honestly dictated by where you live. It's weird. Like, where I grew up in Washington, it was just normal. You took your dog to go get flea treated and get, like, the flea medicine or whatever every X amount of months at the vets. And then when I moved to Maryland, it was like you got a pill and you treated him at home. But like in the wintertime, you didn't have to do anything because it got so frigid cold, it killed everything outside, all the fleas and whatever the fuck lived. Washington, you had to do it all year round. And then in Colorado, it gets so frigid and dry, there are no fleas. Unless you're filthy, I guess. I don't know. Like, they don't even treat for fleas here. My dogs have never been treated for fleas. It's very weird. I think it's more dictated by where you live than anything. I forgot to take my Joy yesterday and then wonder why I'm not having a... Oh, my God. Also, not to overshare, but I'm on my period. My titties hurt. So, like, for those of you out there that are feeling like suddenly, like, I feel ugly in the mirror and I hate myself and I'm really sad and you did take your Joy, we might be cycling. Literally, the girls, I was texting them last night and Beth's like, Katie's uterus is attacking her, so I'm making a mental note in case I suddenly just start hating myself because that's probably happening. And I was like, I need to make that mental note. I need to, like, write in my fucking planner every 28 days, like, if you just have just randomly started to hate yourself, remind yourself it's just ovulation. Because, man, does that shit come out of nowhere. Austrian Vierhornsieg. That sounds so German. So German. So I went to the movies yesterday and this trailer played like 3 times and I kind of want to see it now. What is it? The Sheep Detectives? Amazing. Now I'm just curious what you saw at the theaters. Has anyone ever had a kitty go through a radiation treatment for hypothyroidism? Our Void was diagnosed with it and he's doing the treatment soon and I'm worried. No, I hope they're okay. Oh, cute. My mom, also my neighbor, just adopted a bonded pair of girl kittens. She named them Mabel and Millie. Millie is forever. There are Millies everywhere. Oh my God, you're buying your top wish list tarantula? Where do you go from here? Good luck. I didn't have the heart to tell Tresh some of mine passed away recently. It sucks when they're boys. Don't buy any boys. They'll just die. They definitely are. My house versus Simon's house, an hour-ish away. Fleas like crazy at my house in the woods on the water. No fleas at all by Simon's. Isn't that weird? I have one ovary left sitting there alone. I call it Mr. Bemis. Twilight Zone reference. I love that it has a name. This is Mr. Bemis. Your dog is a Millie too. Millie's forever. Millie's an excellent puppo name. I saw the trailer for the new Spooderman. I'm a DC guy and I kind of want to see it. Is it a new Spider-Man or is it the same kid that married Zendaya? Can't remember his name. I saw Hoppers. It's the movie where Lizard smacks button Lizard comes from. Wait, that's a real thing? The lizard shit. Wow, I thought that was just a weird meme that my friends were saying out loud. Also, Void's doing okay right now. Radiation's supposed to be the cure for it, so we're crossing our finger. Oh, so it's like a one treatment. Yay! I crossed my fingers for you because I don't want you to have to go through that all the time. Millie and Moxie would be fucking adorable. Hubby wants Brazilian drool. Chesh. I'm just saying there are 2 fully grown female Pteranopelma sazamais, aka Brazilian blue jewel tarantulas, right behind me at this exact moment. They are stunning. I have some fucking they're like purple blue. Purple blue. I just gave them new homes, so they're on watch right now. This one's cleaning her fangs, the top one in that corner. And the other one, he's been just arranging his apartment all night differently than what I did, of course, because he hates whatever I did. But this morning I found him just like chewing on the wall. I don't know what that means. Tarantulas are interesting, but they are great. That's the biggest enclosure you will ever need is like the horizontal tarantula cribs. Cheers, Peaches! Are you finally free? I was looking something up, but I found out the VA for Bigfoot in that Hell of a Boss short is Tom Kenny, SpongeBob. Wow, that's fucking weird, small world, but also amazing for the show. Tom Holland, that guy, yeah. Is it still him? The Dune trailer has me feeling a type of way. Man, I'm so disillusioned to Dune at this point. It's come across like so many of my feeds and I have yet to press play on it. What's the kind of way? If they pull it off, it might be one of my favorite movies. Really interesting. Okay. The lizard meme was 100% viral marketing for Hoppers and it's like a 3-second bit. Interesting. Who takes care of the spooters when you're gone on vacay? A big reason why tarantulas ended up being my main hobby and my main like animal I take care of is because they require so little care. I feed them before I leave, and I could be gone for up to 2 weeks, and they will be absolutely fine. The less you interact with your tarantulas, the happier they are, really. In the grand scheme of things, they really want fuck all to do with me at any given time. I'm not their person. You know what I mean? He's at work though. I'll put pictures in the Discord and you can show them later. They're stunning. We'll get one eventually. Debating on saving for a confirmed female, but we may just go the cheaper option and buy tiny. I got 3 when I got them, and man, dwarf tarantulas when they are babies. I was looking for something to give you an example. I mean, like half of my pinky nail. Like that's how big they were. Little grains of rice. These little bastards. They were so tiny. Holy shit. I got 3 because there was like a sale or some special going on, and 1 ended up male. And he passed away about 2.5 years old. These ladies are going on 6, but they can live up to 15 to 20 years, I think. And so they got upgrades. And I think because that is warm, they're just both on this side of the enclosure right now. Again, I keep mentioning because I do not want to surprise anyone with a tarantula. They're just, I forgot they were behind me. They can't get you though, I swear to God. I fucking promise you they can't get you. They don't want to get you, but they can't. I promise. And I'm not taking them out. I don't do that. We'll get one eventually, depending on saving. No, 100%. The huntsman and the bird eater. My bird eater passed away recently. I think literally right after you and I talked about it, I went and checked on him. Male, confirmed male. Really lived past his time, to be honest. Like, long life for a boy tarantula. But man, boys just die. So I have 3 dead males right now that I have like pinned drying out. It's so gross. It's so weird to say. But I like to, I mount them. But it's sad. I hate when they die. Literally, I showed it to Zach, and Zach was like, "It's a boy? What was its name?" And I was like, "Brittany." And he's like, "Brittany, bitch." And I was like, that's literally exactly what his name was. It's Brittany, bitch. I hate when they die. It's the worst. This is why I got out of taking care of rats, because rats only live about 3 to 5 years. And I was like, that's just not an appropriate lifespan for such a smart, cool animal. My heart breaks all the time. So tarantulas, as long as you get some ladies, they live forever. You're fine. I'll be so old when they die, I won't care anymore. It's fine. All of like fucking health issues or something. I owe Peaches a cheers. Cheers. I'm very excited for you, Chesh. Have fun. I held my brother-in-law as he sobbed after losing his rat, Taliesin. That rat was so wonderful. It's horrible. I had rats as well. I had rats all through college because they're so small. They don't take up a ton of room. It's kind of like owning a little dog that, stays in a cage, and you just clean the cage regularly, and there's not really a smell, and they're really easy to take care of. But man, they don't live very long, and that's the most heartbreaking part of the whole thing. It was heart-wrenching when they passed away like that. All right, my dudes, it's a little bit early for a break, but I gotta pee so bad. So quick break. I'm just gonna run an ad to get it out of the way. Take a break, load your bowls, do what you need to do. I shall return in a few minutos. And I'm like, am I like abusing my dogs by like not taking them out on adventures every single day to the mountains? Is it abuse that my dogs have a giant purple velvet sectional to nap on with their adult human parents all day, every day for the rest of their life because both their parents work from home and they never have to go anywhere ever except to a dog sitter a couple times a year? And then I realize how crazy it is when I'm saying out loud. They're spoiled rotten in the best ways ever. Thank you, Silver. It's one of my favesies. I got it at a, it's Lululemon, believe it or not. Old fucking Lululemon, but I got it at an outlet for hella cheap. And I've had it for like I think I've had it since before I started streaming. It's literally over 10 years old now, I think. It's crazy. There's so many pictures of me at cons and shit in this jacket because it's like one of my faves, but it's Wednesday and we wear pink. That's why she's out. Anyways, how's everyone doing? I forgot what we were talking about. I had to pee so bad. Holy crap. I have a pink tank top on. I have very few pink items. I did pink eyeshadow though, because I wasn't sure this was clean, so I did. Oh, I forgot. I fucking Tech and I, we cheat coded it. Tech super cheat coded it because Tech has pink hair, but like I think Tink. Okay. I think Tech and I are both on the pink nail club right now, right? Ooh, I do have a pair of pink socks. Thank you for reminding me of that. Not today. I got these socks on Amazon though. They're really cute. I got a huge pack of them for like $8. But they all have a little mushroom on the side. So like, not to be weird, but there's a right sock and there's a left sock. I can't be the only person this gives pleasure to. And there's like a black pair and a blue pair and a purple pair and a green pair. And they all have a different mushroom, but each ankle has a mushroom on the outside. So like this is the right sock and this is the left. I mean, this is the right sock. I know what legs I have. We don't have to talk about it, but you know what I'm saying. It is perfect. Look up just like ankle socks on Amazon with the little mushroom. There's also, you can get like a little smiley face on the side. Or there was other little decals, but it's actually embroidered on. It's like not, you know what I mean? Oh, it's embroidery. I can't even put my leg up that high. How do you do that? It's EDS. Like this. I have hypermobile hips that dislocate really easily, so I can put my legs up super high. Yurt! What up, penis? Penis! Speaking of tarantulas, the penis spider's still alive. Like, she's a lady, and I think I just own her forever now. She's so big and scary and lives in a tunnel in her thing, and I don't think I'll ever be able to rehouse her because she's big and scary, but, like, crazy. Have fun, Hev. I hope it's not stressful. For those that don't know, the penis spider is a Chinese whistling. There was like multiple common names. Guangiensis. That's the Latin name, Guangiensis. The common name, it's like whistling spider, like Chinese fawn spider or something. Super pretty, like a neon orange spider that lives in a whole life and just wants nothing to do with me. But she's like this big. When her legs are out, she's a big fucker these days. Fawn, she was the fawn, yeah. She's beautiful. Penis spider, it's, Barry, it's a long story. You know how the cuntoning happened? Similar, Ice Phoenix became penis. I have no other excuse other than I'm foul. You know, just one of those. I just woke up from a terrible nightmare where I was looking for Viata, but weird people had taken her away. Thank fuck it's actually just you nerds. Cheers. Cheers. You want to know my dream last night, Tech? I had a dream last night that Beth, Elle, and I all went and got our hair done like that little skater, ice skater lady girl woman from the Olympics. And we all came out with not just the stripes, but the bangs. It didn't look cute. It wasn't a good look for us. It was not good. I've toyed with getting bangs. I don't have a forehead. So me with bangs, I have a 2-head, maybe a 3 if I scrunch, but mostly I have a 2-head. I have a pretty small forehead. So the kind of bangs I would do is like wispy side kind of. So they'd be like in my eyes a little bit. They're all right. I don't know. Whenever I'm emotionally tumultuous, I think bangs, and I have to go, Katie, no, Satan. Because the maintenance, there's no wash and wear for bangs, especially with these weird cowlicks I got going on. The hair just all goes in the middle into a spike like this. It's comical. I had bangs as a youth. It was a terrible time. You make a lovely throuple. It'll be fine. This will be fine. It's fine. But no, I'm not. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm a victim of my own marketing. I'm pretty sure I have to have blue hair the rest of my life because I'm unrecognizable without blue hair. The one year I went to TwitchCon with blonde hair, the amount of people that wrote to me and were like, Katie wasn't at TwitchCon this year. I didn't see Katie. I thought you were going to be at TwitchCon. And I was like, oh no. So I think but that's fine. I like blue hair. I'm cool with that. Side note, my hair has grown out so much already. Look at the silver patch coming in. She's like a centimeter already. Didn't I just get this done like a month ago? How does hair grow this fast? It's upsetting. I keep having that dream where I'm at someone's house, but I realize I'm like 5 states over from where I work, and all I have is a bicycle. Oh, I hate this for you. And I have a mini panic attack on how I'm going to get to work. I know that panic so hard. I hate that for you. I'm so sorry. My nickname has created many funny situations over the past decade, so thank you. You're very welcome. You're the only penis in my life. You know what I mean? And like, who can say that? That's a mistake I will never make again. And that's for you, boo. Right before Florida, right? And it's so grown out. I don't know. I have a theory. I don't think it's real, but I think right after you get your hair done and you cut it and dye it and everything, your body does its best to like squeeze hair out of you and get it back to the length it was. And then it stops again, but it wants to get back there, which I'm okay with. My hair is like annoyingly, you know how when you really fry your hair and you kind of become reliant on that texture to do what you want to do with your hair, whatever the fuck it is. Me, for the past like 4 years, literally my hair was like straw on the end, so I got used to that and realized that texture was great for creating these. I love these little messy buns that I do. They're amazing, and they separate the weight of all my fucking hair into 2 places, which is amazing. And my hair is so soft now and healthy comparatively that like I had to add like clippy ears that Beth gave me and a bunch of not safety pins, bobby pins up in this bitch just to keep them, because otherwise they just slowly like slide. They're too soft. My hair is too soft. What do y'all soft hair do's? That wasn't words. What do y'all soft hairs do? How do you make it stay? It's so annoying. I don't want to put gel or shit in my hair. I hate that. What is it? AG Cook? We watched a couple more from them on Faded Friday. They're all like this. You should listen to more of them if you like this one, I really like them as well. It's like Nine Inch Nails-y industrial stuff. But it's Charlie XCX working with other people in this group called AG Cook. A.G.Cook. It's very... I don't want to put gel in my hair. It's crunchy. I don't wanna. Like, I like that it looks soft and is soft, but I'd like it to hold. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit of a hold would be nice. When I hear the song, all I can think of is Roblox edits. What the fuck is Roblox? No, don't tell me. I take it back. Barry, did I miss your fucking resub? Barry! Oh, it's just because they're still not going off. Barry, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and being my friend. More importantly, I'm very excited for your life and your joy and your marriage. And I love you, cunt.
You're a cunt. I hate that my alerts weren't going off.
But Knives and I are planning to get together when our lives settle out to figure it out and make sure they're fixed, because they are just being a bitch and a fart right now. And I hate it. But it's nobody's fault. It's Streamlabs' fault. They're too confusing and they suck. So if you remember from yesterday, I told you guys that like a ton of meetings that I was supposed to have on Sunday got canceled and or just like didn't happen. So a couple of those were rescheduled tomorrow. So yes, tomorrow's gonna be kind of tomorrow, right? Not yesterday. Yeah, tomorrow. So it's gonna be a short day. So I don't want to get into a long game yet. I'm just gonna play some Slay the Spire 2. If anybody wants to help me build, I want to try to build a Doom build on the sexy little necromancer chick. I think that would be fun because I have nothing else and I don't want to start it yet. Roblox seems like where people get assaulted. Is that happening? I haven't even played it. I'm just looking at that clip and immediately I'm like, oh, are children taking advantage of here? It definitely is. It smells that way. Yeah. Gross. So it's the new Minecraft. 5 out of 10. Good evening-ish afternoon, David. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. I started Slay the Spire 2 last night. Only played for a little bit. It's very fun. If you only played for a little bit, I don't know if you unlocked any new characters yet, but the characters they've given us are fabulous. They're very fun. I enjoy them mucho. I'm just sliding over.
Never played a Slay the Spire game, so.
Yay! Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
You should go through and just place. I mean, if you can. I'm gonna save this one. Save. And that will. I can have a multiplayer and a single player going, but you can have a single player going separately just to unlock the
There's also
characters
different
and
profiles
stuff.
in the top.
Oh, I didn't even know there was.
If you
different
wanted like your
profiles.
own little offline thing that you don't have to worry about like unlocking stuff.
Oh fuck! I didn't know that. I've just been playing the one game. I'll have to go change a profile because that actually sounds kind of dope. Like useful,
Yeah.
at least, because I don't like using it all the time.
It
All
is
right.
nice to keep the game separate sometimes. I feel that.
Mm-hmm. I literally tried to buy it on my iPad last night, but of course it's not available on iPad yet, so this is better. This is a cheaper option. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow or probably just later. Bye,
Alright,
Eliza. Everyone say
see
bye,
ya.
Eliza, and thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Auf
Auf
Wiedersehen. I don't know the rest. That game's really fucking cool, guys. And so, I mean, genuinely just like really excited to find a multiplayer to play. That's not just, 2 gaming sessions and then you beat it and you're done forever. Like, it's just rare to find games that actually have, like, replayability. I don't know what else the fuck to say other than replayability. It's about 49 minutes until movie night. What is today? Wednesday, where we're watching Doom Patrol. It is a really, really fun show. If you've never seen it, it's on HBO. And then tomorrow will be like short-ish stream, but it is Trash Talk Thursday, Thrash Talk Thursday, Tea Thursday, whatever the fuck we're going to call it. We're still workshopping names for it. But it's the day where I encourage you to bring your grievances about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Anything. Anything. Come to bitch about it with us. It's a good idea. And that way, on Faded Friday, we're all ready to just relax and have a beautiful Friday afternoon where we can all just get really high and listen to good music all day. Scott has given me more music for Friday, and the ladies, literally, Elle put together like a little chat for them just to give me a couple songs for Friday every Friday, which I'm really excited about. So you guys should probably come by on that. And I highly advise you come by tomorrow to just like get the shit out of your system so it's not in your system for Friday, because Friday's about good vibes, fun times, laughing. I want funny videos, shit from whatever. Just I've been saving stuff from Instagram that makes me laugh. And that has been kind of exciting because I want to see your guys' reaction to it. I think you guys will like most of the stuff that I've been saving because it's just fucking ridiculous. But in the meantime, that's it. Tomorrow will be a little bit of a shorter day, but usually like the trash talk part's only like the first 3 or 4 hours of it, because I have a couple meetings tomorrow for really exciting stuff, which I can share with you soon as the damn meetings happen. So I'm very, very excited for those. I think that's it. Make sure to take your joy. Do not leave it in your pocket. I've heard there's a few of us, we're not pointing fingers or naming names, but there's a few of us that may have forgotten our meds once, maybe twice this week. And I don't want you to do that because you deserve to feel okay. And like, man, just coming from someone who's hormonally like the period bullshit right now, God, dude, I'll do anything to feel normal. When your hormones go fucky, it's like all of a sudden you're just like, why do I feel like fat and icky and like not fat, like that's not the word. Like everything feels too tight. All my skin feels too tight. All my clothes feel too tight. All of a sudden, my dog has lost his bone under the couch, so he's digging for that immensely. But yeah, other than that, I don't want anyone to have to feel that way anytime, and I think that happens. Mel, thank you so much for sending the class, giving the classy live, and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. Yeah, cute animals. I really love adorable animals, adorable baby animals, cute animal videos, anything like that. I'm down like a clown for that stuff. And then good music. That's Fridays. Tomorrow, just come bitch with us. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Eat your joy, and I'll see you in the morning or movie night in like 45 minutes. Bye. I'll get your bone in a sec.